Hello, and welcome to Close to Obsession. This is a short game that was made for some kind of jam thing for each.io. I'm sure if you look it up, I will have all the information in the description box below, because even though I play these games, it would mean the world to me if you go support these indie players and download their game. Excuse me. And if you have it to donate to them, they do offer that and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have the moolah, but like I said, if you have it, just help them out. But anyways, Close to Obsession. It's a dating game. That's all I can say. Bronson Street, 10:30 p.m. By the way, if you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button, liking, commenting, all that good stuff, and I'll truly appreciate it. I am literally 3 subscribers away from hitting 2K, and I want you guys a part of the family in the journey that I am going on to becoming the biggest YouTuber. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can all grow as a family, because it's not just my channel, it's our channel. We're building this, not just me. But anyways, let's continue. Bronson Street, 10:30 p.m. You cradle a warm cup of tea in your hands provided by the EMTs when the police officer approaches you. They're tall, about 5'10", and dressed pressed black slacks and a button-down shirt, a reserved smile tugged at their lips. The mark of a professional who's done this for years. Only the slightest tremble of their pen, hovering inches above the yellow notepad, gives away the effect of the grisly scene in the alleyway had on them. Hi, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm good. I thought I was gonna sneeze. You guys know I don't be trying to sneeze and cough, and it's harder to mute it when I'm playing on my PC and not on the Xbox. On Xbox I can mute it easily without even saying anything. You guys won't even know. But here I can't. I'm Officer Gabriel. I just wanted to grab your statement on what took place tonight, and is that all right with you? You can barely speak, a souvenir left over from all the screaming you did. Of course. Okay, we appreciate your cooperation. They click their pen. So first things first, can you tell me about the man who assaulted you and your date in the alleyway? You swallow thickly and tug the blanket around your shoulders, trying to keep your entire body from shuddering as you relive the memory. Alleyway, recounting the assault and homicide. Oh God, 9:30 p.m. His small, shrill laughter assaults your ears, delighted and happily, like childlike, isn't blah blah blah. Sorry, the plane threw me off. Delighted and happy, almost childlike in its glee. No, did you see the look on his face? He looked like a freak. He looked so freaking dumb. Man, I wish I could have captured that in 4K. The man sighs blissfully, your fork almost, as he tilts his head back, face illuminating by the moonlight, and whispers, I hope you like this as much as I do. Before losing himself in another fit of laughter while you're standing there trying to process what just happened, you peer down at your hands, vision blurred as if to shield yourself from the horror. Blood trickles back between your open fingers, a warm, woozy feeling thumping at your chest, sending a flesh wave of nausea rolling through you. You clamp your hands over your mouth in efforts to keep from throwing up because you hate throwing up. It doesn't work. Instead, you end... Sorry. Didn't want to cough in your face. You end up half collapsing onto one of the many trash cans dappling the back alleyway and knocked it over before vomiting all over a falling pile of rubbish. Jesus. Whew. That made me nauseous thinking about it. Y'all really went descriptive with that. Tears squeezed through your squinched eyelids like juice forced out of a lemon. How did this happen? One moment you were on a perfectly normal outing with the Hinder date, Hinder, and now the memory of a metal bat slicing through the air and crunching through bones, cracking his head open like an egg, sends bile up your throat once more. Oh God, God. He was alive just a minute ago. He took you out for dinner, expensive, fancy. You looked at the remainder of the dinner, now lying in a mix of stomach acid. Come on, stop describing the vomit. I'm about to vomit. Oh God. I needed a deep breath because y'all was about to hear some. Like, my stomach is very weak. Just to talk about it makes me nauseous. What a waste of good food. Your intrusive thought cut through everything else, inappropriate and unwelcomed. You beat them back violently. You just watched a man die. How could you think of something like that at a time like this? You scrub your mouth clean, and your eyes flicker towards the silhouette standing over the fresh corpse, bat raised over his shoulder as he nudged your date's head with the toe of his sneaker. Another confirmation they're dead. Not such a big shot now, are you, buddy? Another giggle. It scrapes against your nerves, setting you on edge. Jesus, this man is... Okay, so... I don't know what I would do in this situation. None of us know what we would do in this situation. I just know personally, my first thought is either I'm next or to get up and go. Get up and get out of here. Don't stay here. It's just, I can't. I'm too scared. Then, you're doing all right over there, Cupcake? He's referring to you, not the body. You open your mouth, close it, open it again. You're so scared your voice refuses to cooperate. Sorry. I know... Jesus! I tried not to hold that, but I'm sorry. I know I've kind of made a mess. Hope it doesn't bother you too much. But at least he's out of the way now, huh? The man stretches his arms over his head, arching like a sunbathing cat enjoying the comforts of a lazy Sunday. Every movement appears slow and deliberated, almost as if he's trying to convince you he's not a threat, with a carefree attitude and loose limbs, ready to strike as soon as you make any sudden movements or sounds. You're not fooled. So, personally, I don't think he's trying to hurt me. We're going to get through the story, so we'll know for sure. But he doesn't look like he's trying to hurt me, at least. It looks more like he's trying to... I don't know. Like, my brain's telling me one thing. The other part of me is like, get out of here, girl. Run. Run as fast as you can and keep running. And you won't be lured into answering some sick little questions. Resolute, you keep your mouth shut and your eyes trained or the opportunity to escape despite wavering odds. Cupcake, you still with me? You didn't answer my question. When you remain silent, When you remain silent, he forgoes the body and closes this distance between you two in 3 easy strides before lowering himself into a crouch to meet your gaze. You half attempt to jab your fingers into his eye sockets, but you refrain. Nothing good could ever come from a half-baked attempt to escape. Not the talkative type, huh? What am I supposed to say? You just murdered a man in front of me, and now you're talking to me like we're dating. Like, I'm scared. I'm terrified. He softly boops your nose with the tip of his bloody bat when you refuse to answer. Rusted nails sticking out of the thing, haphazard angles, all crooked and wrong. What would it feel like having them drilled into your head? You shudder at that thought. Having thoughts like this, you guys might actually deserve to be together. I know we all have intrusive thoughts that just, hit us sometimes, but I don't think anybody, a normal person at least, would be thinking like, oh my God, what would it feel like to have those nails in my head? No, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Call 911. I'm throwing up. I'm vomiting. I'm peeing everywhere. Everything is scary. I'm shaking. I think I pooped. Like everything would be going through my head except for how do those nails feel in my head. If you don't give him the slip, you're likely to find out. Not that I'm... Oh, wrong person. I was going to read it like me. Not that I'm mine. As long as you're in the present with me, that's all that matters. You don't even have to talk in our future date. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. The sound that leaves your throat is scratchy and jagged around the edges. You never take your eyes off of the crude bat. Date? What the F was he talking about? The man smiles in response of your confusion. All bright teeth and borderline flirtatious. Yeah, see, I can't... Like, he's cute, but it's scary. Of course. We matched on Hinder over a week ago. When you stare at him deadpan, he continues on, rubbing the back of his neck. We started talking last Sunday, and I felt we had a deep connection, so I tried to reach out to you about setting up a date, but you never responded, so I took the liberty of approaching you in person. Don't you remember me? You tried to place... I hope that was not intentional. Am I supposed to remember this? The place? Do you see how place is spelled? Am I supposed to remember the O? I'll keep it in mind. I'll try to. You know I got goldfish memory. You try to place him, studying his earnest face with weary eyes. But all your previous matches blur together in a haze of right swipes cultivated on a lonely Saturday night curled up on a couch. Not to mention, you don't keep tabs on the people you aren't interested in. He frowns, almost pouting as he registers the implications of your blank expression. Nothing? Nothing at all? Not a damn clue. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I guess. He leans forward, so close to the tip of his nose touch. You'll remember me now, won't you? Then he leans forward and kisses your cheek as he presses something small into the palm of your hand, curling your fingers around it. A slip of paper. Don't be late. It's the last thing he says before leaving you trembling on the ground, lost in a daze of confusion with the warm imprint of his lips on your skin. Bronson Street, 10:30 p.m. Jesus, this man, that's one way to get a girl's attention. This man was like, I want you, I like you, and I won't let anybody else have you. And he beat this man to death with a bat full of nails. That's dedication. I mean, you got to give him points for dedication. Deduct the points for the murder. Deduct the points for the creepiness. Give him points for dedication. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. These visual novel guys be having me going crazy. Officer Gabriel appears sympathetic as he scribbles down your official statement. When you're finished, they look back up at you, eyes soft. Do you still have the note on you? You nod and withdraw the little heart-shaped sticky note out of your pocket before handing it over to them. Gabriel frowns, taking in the smudged ink and elegant cursive handwriting, just as dumbfounded as you were when you read it in the first go-around, trying to find a reason within the madness. Spoiler alert, there is none. No single conversation with a stranger should ever lead to something like this. You clench your teeth so hard they start to chatter. Gabriel rests his hand on your shoulder, the gesture meant to convey understanding despite the fact physical touch repulses you right now. You can still feel the imprint of a stranger's kiss, unwarranted and unwanted, on the arch of your cheek. He desires to possess you, blah, 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 blah. His desire to possess you conveyed with a simple action, a piece of knowledge that makes you want to crawl out of your skin and scrub it clean underneath the vat of the boiling water, or at least a scalding hot shower. You fold in on yourself and trying not to hyperventilate, Whatever your newfound stalker deluded himself with, you don't care. You just hope to never see him again. Otherwise, you'll find a way to take that bat and use it against him if you can help it. There's a squeezing sensation on your shoulder, and you look up to find Gabriel looking down and unexpectedly, as if they asked you a question. Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry. Gabriel drops his hand, arms falling to their side. No apology necessary. You've gone through a lot. I just want to know if you needed a ride home. Their eyes scan the parking lot. Unless you wanted to call someone to pick you up? No, a ride would be great. Thank you. Gabriel smiles, this one without reservation. Of course. You get up and follow Gabriel to their car when the sensation of being watched causes your legs to buckle. Oh God, he's still there somewhere. You almost trip over yourself and whip around. Your eyes search through the darkness, catching sights of figures standing atop one of the nearby apartment buildings. A fear running through the talons down. Blah 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 blah. Fear running its talons down your back. Jesus, today, if you're here for perfection, go ahead, and leave, because you're not getting perfection here. But when you blink, the figure disappears, and you wonder if you imagine the whole ordeal. Hey, are you coming? Gabriel stands next to the patrol car, and the passenger door open, waiting for you. Yeah, I just thought I saw something. You take one last look, steeling yourself into a figure to stop stealing yourself up for the figure to pop up again, but they don't. Or maybe they were never there to begin with, but still. The words that man left behind on those heart-shaped sticky note haunts you. Can we see the sticky note, please? They're ingrained in your mind. Next Saturday, I'll pick you up at 8:30. Don't be late. XOXO Max. Dedication. Points for dedication. Deduct points for fear. Deduct points for stalking. Deduct points for murder. Dedication. Bronson Street. Rooftop. 10:30 p.m. Max peers over the lip of the rooftop, taking in the swirling red and blue lights below. Police officers flock to the alley a few apartments over, taking pictures of the corpse and directing passerby away from the scene of the crime. A beautiful disaster Max created on impulse, all because he couldn't help but be inspired by you. That doesn't make me like him anymore. I don't want anybody to go out and murder somebody and be like, I did this for you, because that would haunt me. That would scare me. He's always liked art, painting canvas with vibrant splashes of colors and stood out to the eye, drawing attention to those who appreciate the work. He made a canvas out of that man's body and gave it to you as a present. Do you like it? He almost certainly you do. Okay, so he just assumes that I like it. Though he feels a bit guilty about getting his work all over you. But it was all in the name of love. And besides, the man clearly wasn't worth the time, and Max wanted to give you something to show how special you are to him. Otherwise, he might come off as a man lacking sincerity. And he's nothing if not sincere about his feelings. So he thought about bringing you things like chocolate and flowers, but figured those were over the top and a bit cliche in the grand scheme of things. No. What he needed, sorry, it's a misspelling right here, but I got what they were saying. What he needed was something revolutionary. The artist in him said as much. Oh God, Max, no. If you want to go like big or go home, see, I'm the type of girl that likes the corny stuff. And I call it corny stuff because that's what most people call it. It's not corny to me. But the ooey gooey lovey stuff, you can bring me flowers on the first date. We don't have to be going on a date. We could just be friends. If you bring me flowers, I'll melt in your hand. We're best friends after that. Flowers, chocolate, teddy bears, the little "did you fall from heaven?" Oh God, like those little pickup lines, melts me like butter. I'm telling you, I'd be like, oh my God, you're so cute. And also, if you can make me laugh, boom, 100%. We're friends or we're dating. It wasn't until he followed you around on the night on the town with that man the inspiration struck. Not to mention that man. What was his name again? Logan? Jeremy? Jared? Who cares? He's going with Jared because he can't be bothered to remember because F Jared and his cheating scumbag agenda. That man led you on. He deserved what became of him. Max angrily palms the wedding ring in his pocket and brings the band out into the light, digging his nails into the loving inscription of "Forever Yours." Wow, on the inside of the band, this man was cheating. Okay. Talk about the lowest of the low. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve any of that because you deserve the best. And if you can't see that, then Max will make sure that you do. Even if he needs to paint the entire city in red to make you see it. Wow. That was amazing. That's the end. That is scary. Oh, I hope y'all make more to this. I hope. Kudos. I saw the what you guys said on your page and stuff. I cannot wait till y'all add more to this game. This was amazing. This really was amazing. I loved every bit of it. I keep saying because I'm so lost for words of how it ended. This man just ran up and destroyed this man and then shot his shot basically and then left. He was like boop with the bat. Then he came back and was like, hey yo, here my number, see you later. But anyways, I have fun playing this. I hope you guys go and test this game out too. Show the support and show your support to the people who created this game. It usually shows up in there sometimes. I was trying to give y'all like a thing, but I guess I can't. But anyways, thank you guys so much. It showed it at the end. If you really want to see who made it, I will put all their information, including the link to the game, in the description box below. And I will see all you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Peace and love.